What's up, everybody? And I'm finally back after 5 months of not uploading a single video of my own. Which for the past 5 months, either I've been busy with my final semester, that's much earlier in the 5 month stage, and now I'm into my internship. 1 more month to go, and I've been busy as nuts. So now back with topic 37, and I come to realize that I have to do a video that is talking about self-valuing. Now you may be thinking, self-value, isn't that self-worth? Now there's a reason why I'm going to phrase it as self-valuing, which I kind of acknowledged this throughout my period of this 5 months, which I kind of did a bit of soul searching and a bit of discovery of my own. Not really discovery that is a breakthrough, but a kind of discovery of an individual self. Now let me explain. Now, going into internship is something like a transition between going from study to work. And because for my course, internship is right at the end where there's no more semesters following, so I will literally call it a transition from study to work. And I kind of realized that having self-value is a very important thing. Now, we put self-worth and self-esteem aside, and let's talk about building your own value. Now, when you apply for a job, many people will want to see how valuable of a person you actually are. And of course, many people will try to sell out themselves by trying to make themselves as valuable as possible. And the truth is, which is more important, how people value you or how much you value yourself? Which one is more important? Now let me analyze it here. Now, first of all, you need to have your own value, because if you cannot value yourself properly, nobody wants you. Which is why in job interviews, they want you to be confident, because if you cannot present yourself as a confident individual who is self-accepting, how else do you want people to accept you? Because the phrase goes, if you can't accept yourself, how do you expect other people to accept you? But of course, there's another thing you have to consider, which is the other side, how people value you. Now, just now I was asking a question which is more important, but actually it is a chain between the two, which is how you value yourself into how people value you. And there are quite different sides to it, to how I observe. Now, some people can make themselves extremely valuable, but they are so full of themselves, their arrogance is so disgustingly high, that when people value them, they'll see them as an arrogant individual who's overconfident. And don't forget, as a newbie in a job, people will want to teach you something if they're willing to, or they expect new people to take the initiative to learn things. Now, people who value themselves way too high are reluctant to learn. They think that this is all they have to do, they already know how to do it, and they're already good at it. This is the price of valuing yourself way too high. And how people value you is the fact that since you're so good, I don't need you anymore. Now, take my word, many bosses actually don't like people who are arrogant or too good. One thing is because many people are scared of being replaced, which in turn, if someone below them is better, there's a risk of them being replaced in the future. And that's one of the reasons, which is the greedy version. The other thing is, bosses have authority. People who value themselves too high will want to challenge authority. Not too bad in sense of if they take it to a point where they need to use dirty steps to do that, it becomes nasty. Now, enough, because this is pretty much common sense. Now, one of the values is like valuing yourself too low. Now, people say it's being humble, but there's a difference between valuing yourself too low versus being humble. Now, being humble is that you make yourself empty so that you are willing to learn. The main point is that you are willing to learn. And, because my phone is shaking. Whereas valuing yourself too low is a sense of being inferior. You think yourself as being worthless. And that is pretty much the dead end, because if you cannot value yourself at a good way, how else you want people to see you? It's very simple. People who value themselves way too low are very, very prone to giving up. And when you give up is the dead end. Which, talking about giving up, I may share a topic on my next topic on whether is it okay to feel down. I hope you watch that video, because it is kind of an elaboration on the price of valuing yourself way too low. So that's kind of what I realized. So in conclusion, make yourself valuable before expecting people to see you as valuable. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next topic. and peace out.